Hello guys, in this video we'll know about how we can download and install Linux Mint. But before we start, if you are new to this channel, please subscribe, share and like my channel. Thank you. So let us start. First of all, open your VMWare Workstation where we can create a virtual machine, and we can install Linux Mint. But before we start installation, we need to download the Linux Mint. So here we can open the browser, and here you can write down the Linux Mint download, and here you can see the Linux Mint 21.2. click here, and here's a Cinnamon edition. We can download this one. Click here, download, and it's about 2.8 GB. and if you scroll down, there are a number of downloads. According to you can download as per your region, but right now here I can download this layer online. That's the world version, so I should go for this one. Click here, and it's starting downloading here. But to save the time, I have already downloaded. Click here, cancel. Here you can see I have already downloaded in this. So open again the VMware Workstation. Here you can create a new virtual machine, and here it should be advanced. Click here, next, and click here, next. And as I have downloaded the ISO file, so click here this option and browse the same image which is at the desktop in this folder. Here you can see. Click here, and now click next. And as you can see, the operating system platform is Linux, so we should choose it's a Linux Mint, but we have to choose the nearer one because Linux Mint is not available here, you can see. So we should go for Ubuntu 64-bit, that is closer to Linux Mint. So click here and click next, and you have to choose the space where you want to create the virtual machine. Click here, browse, and choose the space where you want to. Here you can choose this one, F, and create here virtual disk. Create a new folder with the name virtual disk, and click enter, and choose this and click OK, and click next. And the number of processors, it automatically choose the 2 and core processor 1. Click next. Here you can see it automatically chooses the 2 GB of RAM. It recommends that it should 2 GB of RAM. Click here, next. And this is a NAT address translation. It automatically chooses the NAT so that this operating system can easily access the internet. So click next, and it's LSI logic. Click here, next. And the virtual disk type should be, it's recommended by VMware, that is SCSI drive. And click next, and create a new virtual disk. Click next, and it's up to you how much disk space you have. You can accordingly choose. It's recommending here that 20 GB is enough for this operating system. So click next, and click next. The name what you want, I should name it Linux Mint, and click next, and click finish. Now we have created the virtual machine, and we have to power on this virtual machine so that it can boot the operating system Linux Mint and install it accordingly. So click here, virtual machine, power on this virtual machine. Now it's showing us which one you want to install. It shows that Linux start. Click here, enter the first one. Now you can see the Linux Mint logo. Here you can see the install tools. We will install it later, remind me later. Click here. Now here you can see the install this Linux Mint window, but it is not installed yet. We can install it by double clicking this install Linux Mint. Click here, double click here. Now here you can see the welcome window of installation, and it shows that which language you want. Here click the English, and click here continue. and here it shows the asks for keyboard layout, that is English US. Click continue. Here it shows install multimedia codecs, check this box and click continue. Now it's preparing for Ubuntu drivers to install. Now here you can see the erase disk and install Linux Mint. This computer has no detect operating, so what you would like to do, it doesn't mean it will erase your host operating system, that is this Windows. It erases the disk we have allocated for this operating system for Linux Mint. It will erase that part, not the host part which is hosting this VMware. So we can click here install now and let it be this one and click here install, and here you can it shows the partition table of the following devices are changed, and it automatically chooses the partition 2 and 3 and click here continue, and you can see it automatically detected the region where I am here, India, and click here continue, and we can name this. Let us name it the wait will, and here you can choose password. Now we have entered the password, click here continue. Now the installation has been begun. Now it will take some time to install. Wait for some time and until it's completed. Now you can see the installation has been completed. Now we can continue testing or restart it. Now we should click here continue testing. Now you can see the installation has been completed. Linux Mint has been installed successfully. This is how you can download and install Linux Mint. I hope you find this video informative. If you like this video, please subscribe, share and like my channel. Thank you.